How fitting that it feels like my head is crammed full of data that's trying to get out, because today, on day 129 of the year of vlogging dangerously, I am going to be taking a trip back to 1995 for Movie May continues with Johnny Mnemonic. Yes, Johnny Mnemonic, the grand cyberpunk adventure starring Keanu Reeves, probably one of his better movies in my mind. You may not agree, but holy shit, I yawn every time I do one of these. You may not agree, but it's true. It's damn true. Because honestly, when you think about it, Keanu Reeves has had maybe 4 movies where he has had any displays of emotion. He's very wooden in what he does. I don't know if it's his approach to things that he thinks is, acting or whatnot, but he tends to be wooden, and in this one he is. It's very fitting that he's the wooden boy, but he has those properly timed flashes of emotion that just suit the movie oh so well and suit the timing. Okay, so Johnny Mnemonic was brought to us by Robert Longo, who I don't know what Robert Longo did. He sounds like Robert Luongo, but no, he was a man who did next to nothing else. It was just Johnny Mnemonic and some music videos. Yeah. It stars Keanu Reeves, Deanna Meyer, Ice-T, and Takeshi Kitano, and has notable appearances by Dolph Lundgren and Henry motherfucking Rollins. Every time I say his name, I feel like putting that motherfucking in there. It's probably not, right, but Henry Rollins is fantastic, and in this movie continues that fantastic streak. Him and Ice-T pair together to be the paranoid voices of conspiracy in the movie, because in this world, corporations rule everybody, and they are dark, dark entities. They care nothing for anybody but they want profit, nothing else but profit. The world is plagued with this disease called NAS. It's the nerve attenuation syndrome or such. It's shakes that get you to the point where you cannot function anymore because you're just racked with an epileptic-like seizure. And Johnny Johnny is a courier that carries data in the back of his head in an implant that he gave up a part of his long-term memory for. And he is accompanied by Jane, the cybernetically augmented, way too wired tight girl bodyguard who, does what every girl should do and carries a grenade in her purse on this adventure to get this data out of his head. That turns out to be some very, very important data indeed, and this data is game-changing. So many people are trying to kill Johnny to get it out of his brain, or to actually get his head and, get the data out of the brain so that they have that medium that it was stored in. It's a fantastic movie. It was written by William Gibson. The book, or the short fiction that it was based on, was written by William Gibson, and then the screenplay itself was written by William Gibson as well. And I find that really good, because William Gibson is a very, very in tune. He's very in tune with technology, and he's a visionary who can see the trends in today's technology and what they will become in the near future in a way that's alarmist, yes, but at the same time very in tune with how things are. As you watch this movie, you'll see things that still haven't quite emerged now, but it's the next step that may just happen. You'll see visual iconography in a way that surpasses what you've got on your smartphones these days. You've got gesturization in a way that is very important, because it's going to be the next leap in the evolution of electronics, and we've got that staging there. Let's see, a prevalent internet. God damn, I'm yawning again. Why am I always so tired after watching a movie these days? It's just draining. Maybe I'm a little bit sick. I think I am. But anyway, there's a lot of little future bits in there. And of course, it's cyberpunk, so it's dystopian. Nothing is perfect. The world is a shitty oyster of, nastiness. Everything in a movie like this, and this movie does it very well. Everything in a cyberpunk movie should be. It should be taking something that was once glitzy and glamorous and coating it in dirt, but leaving a hint of that glitz there. And of course, there's a steamy dose of violence and of action to go along with this. But it's very much a character-driven story. There are lots of over-the-top characters in this movie, and they come together in this just grand fashion, and I definitely recommend it. If you haven't seen Johnny Mnemonic, see it. It's a classic, in my eyes at least. And that's what Movie Bay is about exposing those little nuggets of classic in the shit that you may have thought were movies. So, with that, I am going to go because I have to get to work in the next few minutes. So I have, as usual, been the Serial Killer. If you have questions, comments, concerns, or death threats, put them in the comment section below, and I will see you tomorrow.